Chapter 4, Integumentary System. In this chapter, we're going to look at the pronunciation of the anatomical structures. We're going to define and spell word parts relating to the integumentary system and define, pronounce, and spell disease and disorder terms of the system. The first thing we're going to look at is the parts that compose the integumentary system, and that is the skin, glands, nail, and hair. Look next at the functions of the system. And the first thing we'll look at is the protective covering against infections. It is considered the first line of defense to the body's invasion by some bacteria or microorganisms that might be harmful. And when the consideration of that is when you have broken skin or those kind of things, that might break that first line of defense. You also see within this the water loss, so it helps to control our body's fluids to some degree, and also damage from ultraviolet light. Also a consideration and a question you might want to answer is, how does the skin regulate the temperature? How does it keep, whenever, and one of the things that you see when someone's body temperature changes is they shiver, they shake, they sweat. Those are all the body system trying to regulate the body. So we see temperature regulation. We also see synthesis of vitamin D as a part of it, which is beneficial to teeth and bone development. The combining forms for the skin are dermo, dermato, and cutano, and you may see any of those used in reference to the skin. The skin's in layers, so the top layer is the epidermis, which epi means above or upon, and then the dermis refers to the skin. So the epidermal layer would be on the top layer of the skin. The dermis itself gives us the flexibility and strength of the tissue, and underneath that is the hypodermis, or the subcutaneous layer, that is the third layer of the skin. This is just a graphic picture of the structure of the skin. It's different layers and parts. We have the three layers there indicating what lies beneath them, being the glands and the vascular areas of the skin. Looking at some combining forms of the epidermis, we have keratin or kerato, and that means hard or horny layer. And another variation of kerato would refer to cornea of the eye. Melanin refers to a dark pigment that gives us our skin color. Hair is tricho. Nails means anki, and ungo means nails. SIBO is sebaceous glands, and hydro is sudiferous glands. Layer in depth, and it includes the blood vessels, the nerve endings, the hair follicles, and again we see sebato as sebaceous, and we see hydro as sudiferous glands.